Hi, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Ahmed Baba, and today I'm happy to say we have a crucial conversation with Representative Jared Huffman about Project 2025 and the new House Democratic Task Force he formed to combat it. Now, for those who need a refresher or just want a little concise dose of existential dread, Project 2025 is an authoritarian effort to reshape the federal government to a tool of the far right. It's organized by the Heritage Foundation and over 100 right-wing organizations who have created a 920-page playbook instructing the next Republican president on exactly how to abuse the full force of executive power. Trump's Agenda 47 aligns closely with this project, and it includes purging civil servants, consolidating power in the White House, and executing a far-right agenda that targets our civil liberties. We get into the details of all of these plans and this agenda in this interview, and I think you'll find it really engaging. And, I've been writing about Project 2025 for the past 8 months now and talking about it in my newsletter and making as many appearances as I can. And so have many others. And we've all been trying to boost awareness and ultimately trigger action against this threat to our democracy. And finally, we're seeing action being taken in this Stop Project 2025 task force. And I'm happy I had the opportunity to speak to Representative Huffman about it. So without further ado, here's the interview. I'm happy to have Representative Jared Huffman here, a Democratic congressman representing California's 2nd District. And he's an environmental lawyer by trade, but he's been in Congress for 12 years now and serves on the Committee on Natural Resources and the Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure. So we have him here today because he is leading the new Democratic Stop Project 2025 task force, which is so necessary, along with colleagues like Representative Jamie Raskin and Ted Lieu, as well as multiple pro-democracy nonprofits. This task force aims to preempt and counteract Project 2025, which I've been covering a lot. Those of you who follow me have seen it. It is dystopian, and I appreciate you taking the time to talk about this vital, important topic. Congressman Huffman, thank you for being here.
Ahmed, thanks for inviting me, and thanks for getting it and connecting the dots about Project 2025. This is a super important threat to all Americans and to American democracy, and we need to be talking about it more.
Yeah, we really do. And the work you're taking on is vital. And, I think informing the public about this is super important. So we can get to the preempt and the counteract, but we want to make sure we highlight it so that people don't make the mistake of bringing this into office in the first place. So
Absolutely. The great thing about this is if you just help people understand what it is and why they should take it seriously, they'll take care of it. They
yeah,
want no part of it. They will reject it in November. And then if we do well in this election, we'll go to work, sort of fortifying our laws to make sure that we never allow anything like this to see the light of day.
no, exactly. And, you're right. More people hear about it, they'll be shocked because it's really an extremist piece of work here. So, you were recently briefed, speaking of being shocked, you were briefed on Project 2025 by some of these nonprofit groups. And you said your jaw dropped when you heard the details. And, I had the same reaction reading it. I read it last fall and I was like, they put this on paper, huh? And, given its complexity, just how would you describe Project 2025 to an American that's just hearing about it for the very first time?
Right. So this is an extensive right-wing manifesto, which it is a repository of a bunch of terrible ideas from the furthest right of the right wing. But it's more than that. It's a war plan. They call it their war plan. Steve Bannon and others who are super close to Donald Trump call it their war plan because it lays out in shocking detail, really, how they're going to dismantle the administrative state, how they're going to sweep away checks on executive power so that a second Donald Trump presidency would have unprecedented power to dismantle democracy, to go after our individual rights and freedoms, and do a lot of other bad things. So most Americans will not wade through 920 pages of this document, but a lot of groups out there have been doing that, and scholars and experts. That's the briefing you mentioned that I had the benefit of receiving a couple of months ago. And when I had that deeper level of understanding of this document and just how serious it is as a threat to all of us, that's when I decided we need this Democratic task force in Congress to step up and do its part.
Yeah, it's an excellent initiative. A lot of us have been ringing the alarm about this. This was really awesome to see, because we needed this kind of coordinated effort, this collaboration with nonprofit groups. So, it was awesome. But what I would say is also just kind of diving into, we're going to get into some of how you plan to counteract and highlight some of this stuff, but let's get into some of the meat, because I have been in the rabbit hole for so long, and I'm really just want to be able to help explain this. And we have an expert in you on
Yeah.
this as well. I've been watching your interviews. You really get the core of this. And, so I want to start kind of with the Schedule F, because both Project 2025 and Trump's official agenda, which I think is important to note, they're both list this purging, this reimplementation of Schedule F, this stripping of civil service protections. And they already have the replacement for that purging. They have an army, they've called it, right? Of the Heritage Foundation and their 100 partners. So you've talked a lot about how Teddy Roosevelt strengthened civil service protections. So, like, if implemented, how do you see this new Schedule F era, if it were to move forward? How do you see that impacting how government works and Americans' day-to-day lives?
Yeah, this is definitely one of the more sweeping right-wing power plays in Project 2025, and it hides behind this innocuous, heading of Schedule F civil service reform. When you hear like Paul Dans, the architect of this for the Heritage Foundation, explain it, he talks about this unaccountable bureaucratic state that has developed over the last 100+ years, as if it's somehow itself a threat to democracy. The truth is, the civil service got put in place for really important reasons. We used to have terrible cronyism and nepotism and corruption when it came to the federal workforce. And the civil service, including Teddy Roosevelt's contribution to civil service reform, was a very important check on corruption and unchecked executive power. It also made sure that we have people who know what the hell they're doing,
Exactly.
as our food inspectors and our air traffic controllers and in these other really important government positions. So when you talk about just doing away with all that and doing mass firings of tens of thousands of federal employees throughout every agency in the federal workforce, that is dangerous. It's reckless. It's shocking, really. And then you get to the part about, well, how are they going to then repopulate the government after they lay waste to the administrative state? That also is really shocking, because they have created these so-called training academies through the Heritage Foundation, where it's basically a MAGA indoctrination process to get people into a database. They liken it to the LinkedIn
Yeah.
private sector employment database. They're going to use this database to repopulate the federal government with MAGA extremists throughout every agency in government. And it's not just the Heritage Foundation. You've got neo-Nazis like Nick Fuentes, right, out there on his podcast saying that his neo-Nazi followers, he calls them groypers, need to get into these training academies, get onto these databases so that they can infiltrate the federal government and be part of this takeover. The American people, if they understand what's behind this innocuous Schedule F civil service reform, they're going to want no part of this. Is crazy stuff.
Yeah.
This is not American democracy.
Yeah, it's unreal. And once I know his disinformation about the deep state and all that, it only goes so far. Most rational Americans, especially in the middle and those who just want their government to work, don't like the idea of an army, self-described army, being installed that will just follow Donald Trump's worst impulses. We saw in the first term, we had people on the record, like former Defense Secretary Mark Esper, saying Trump asked to shoot protesters in the legs, or Bill Barr talking about how Trump mused about executing rivals. If you have people in place that don't push back, then you are in that situation where the guardrails are gone, and that's what this is about.
Yeah, there'll be nobody left to push back. There'll be a bunch of cheerleaders egging him on.
Exactly. And then that's kind of the first step of this plan. You install these people throughout the federal bureaucracy who won't push back and say, hey, Donald, maybe this is illegal. We shouldn't go that route. You have people who aren't afraid to be indicted for this work. And then they want to just reshape. And this is both on Project 2025 and Donald Trump's website. I don't think Agenda 47 gets enough credit, people talk about, well, not credit, but attention. People talk
Yeah.
about Project 2025 and say, oh, well, Donald hasn't endorsed it. Well, he's endorsed almost all of it on his website.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Anyone who says that he hasn't endorsed it, you're being almost willfully naive to try to suggest that there's some arm's length and that Trump, maybe wouldn't really follow all this. Agenda 47 is the stuff the Trump campaign will make public. It's pretty bad. It's completely consistent with everything in Project 2025. There's no conflict, but it's sanitized, right? It's more
yeah.
ambiguous. They're a little smarter in their public facing Agenda 47. Heritage Foundation, and this is the gift that they've given us, Ahmed.
Mhm.
They are so full of hubris and determination to complete this right-wing takeover that they've sort of offered this up to us as a preview that we can now take out to the American people and show them and explain how deadly serious this is. I think if we do that, this is going to be squarely rejected in the election this year.
Exactly. And that part of just putting it out there arrogantly, like you said, it's because it sounds like a conspiracy theory if you're just hearing about it for the first time. And then you recognize it's in black and white on in a 920 page manifesto, and also echoed here on Agenda 47 website. So what we have here that is both on both of these platforms here is this dismantling of agencies. So once they've installed these bureaucracies, they want to then consolidate power under the White House. So there's just to name a few. For the people listening who may not know, they plan to defund the DOJ, dismantle the FBI, break up the Department of Homeland Security, eliminate the Department of Education and Department of Commerce, gut the EPA, put the FTC and the FCC under direct presidential control. So listen, business leaders and media executives, that doesn't bode well for you. They're talking about refusing to issue congressionally approved funds, which is of course illegal under the Impoundment Act of 1974. But this is all under that unitary executive theory that's been around for decades that perverts Hamilton's original, use of that term. And, just my question to you is, what are the feasibility of those plans? I know a lot of it would take congressional approval, but there are some legal experts who say the Supreme Court might rubber stamp some of this if he tries to do it unilaterally. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, first, you laid it out well, how this works throughout government when all of the checks and balances are swept away, including Congress's power of the purse strings. If you can sequester funds and ignore appropriations, that's maybe one of the biggest levers of congressional authority and oversight goes away. If you control the judiciary, then one of the ultimate checks on executive power goes away as well. So they're working on every one of these fronts to basically do something, we have a word for it. It's a dictatorship. They are going to consolidate power in a way that would make our aspiring dictator, Donald Trump, a real dictator.
Exactly. And, they believe they've corrupted the courts enough. They believe that the Supreme Court would back some of these initiatives. And then underlining all of this is this troubling Christian nationalism thread that runs through all of this. We have Russell Vought, who was Trump's former OMB director, and he's the author of Project 2025's first 100-day plan. And he's, this isn't a label we're giving them. He's a self-proclaimed Christian nationalist, and it shows. Like if you look at the project, and if those who I hope go read it, they're talking about outright banning terms or erasing terms from federal policy like sexual orientation, gender, diversity and inclusion, abortion. They want to roll back all the anti-discrimination protections for the LGBTQ community. And they've talked about forcing the FDA to rescind abortion related materials, to rescind abortion pills, and then ban the mailing of abortion related materials under the Comstock Act. And some of this is being done by courts on the state level right now as we speak, and Louisiana with mifepristone. What are your thoughts on like this wild attack on our civil liberties and this attack on the separation of church and state? I know you're passionate about this one specifically.
Yes, I am. Thanks for asking about that connection. People will react to different parts of Project 2025. It's going to trigger our sensibilities, in so many different ways. But for me, I am the founder of a group in Congress called the Free Thought Caucus that works to defend the separation of church and state, something that was a unique American contribution to the world. We were the first secular democracy, purely secular democracy. Our Constitution does not mention God or Christianity in any way. The only time it mentions religion is to make sure that there are no religious tests, to make sure that the government does not establish a state religion, and to make sure that true religious freedom, including the freedom to not be religious, is an absolute fundamental right. All of that is in jeopardy with these guys. Russell Vought and some of these other extremists mock the separation of church and state. They subscribe to this absurd revisionism where they think America was founded to be a Christian nation. And that's where Christian nationalism becomes, so sinister. People hear that term and they think, well, it's just sort of Christians being patriotic. It's a lot more dangerous than that.
Yeah.
The groups behind Project 2025, including the Family Research Council, Alliance Defending Freedom, a group that says that they want to get our country back to third century biblical values. I mean, do you really want that? You can't overstate the extremism and the religious extremism that is at the core of these things. It certainly is the case when it comes to abortion and controlling women's bodies, but it's more, controlling their bodies so that you can subordinate women in a third century biblical sense.
Yeah.
You talked about the Comstock Act, Ahmed. That people probably have no idea what the Comstock Act is. These are these old morality codes from the late 1800s that are now, they've gone dormant. They haven't been used for a long time. And these Christian nationalists are going to dust them off and use them to criminalize librarians and teachers and anyone else who do things that they think are offensive, that don't work for their culture war agenda. So this is dystopic. That's a word that you've used, and I completely agree with. If anyone has read, the Margaret Atwood novel *Handmaid's Tale* or seen the series, don't assume this can't happen here. That's absolutely what these folks are trying to do.
Exactly. And it's a real, like you said, it runs contrary to what the founders wanted, and it runs contrary to actual Christian values. Like the stuff outlined in here, the mass deportations, it's an assault on morality. And it's those who are true practitioners would oppose this. This is about abusing. This is religious extremism. This is, Dune Part 2. This is taking and exploiting people who are like true believers and then using it to your own ends. And that runs throughout this project and through the modern MAGA movement. Frankly, we see that in Mike Johnson. We see the Appeal to Heaven flag in Alito's, vacation home, one of his many flags, apparently. And it's really just disturbing. And I'm glad that you highlight that, because it's not actual, it's a separation from Christian values and the values of our founders.
There are some very sincere and serious Christians out there making that case very powerfully, that this is a hijacking of their religion. I will let them make that case because, I am a free thinker, a humanist, and a non-believer, kind of an anomaly in the Congress. But look, there's an interfaith alliance here. And whether you are a Jew, a Muslim, a Christian, or a non-believer, none of us, if we have common sense, want to live in a theocracy. And that's what this is about. These folks truly want to impose a theocracy.
Yeah. And we're seeing that with, the Alabama judge who cited God in their ruling, right? We see these
cited more than God. If you read that crazy IVF ruling from, I think his name was Parker, the Alabama Supreme Court judge, he goes deep into sort of biblical moral codes as being the basis for his judicial ruling in our secular government. And then in an interview, he admits that he's driven by a thing called Seven Mountains Mandate theology. This is theocracy on steroids. This is basically a theology that says you've got to put fundamentalist Christians in a position of dominance throughout societies. They got to take over government. They got to take over business, the media, the family, education. All of it has to be fundamental Christianity imposed on the rest of the country. And you know what? This is not just a crazy Alabama judge. This movement, this theology claims over 100 members of Congress as followers. I have seen it as a member of Congress from the inside. I think they're right. There's a lot of Seven Mountains theology percolating through the Congress. Speaker Mike Johnson is one of them. And, that Appeal to Heaven flag that you cited a moment ago, that's their symbol. That there is this right-wing Christian pastor, Dutch Sheets, who popularized that appeal to heaven flag as the banner for this movement that believes in Christian dominion. And that flag is flying outside of congressional offices on Capitol Hill. It's flying in the front yard of a Supreme Court justice and probably a lot of others throughout our country. We are further down the road to theocracy than most people realize.
It's that spot on. And also, I think it's important to also note too that there's this thread of extremism that has now coincided and collaborated with the legal conservative movement as well. Because, it used to be just more fringe and extreme, but now you have, after decades of Leonard Leo and the Federalist Society pushing these conservative justices in, you get that collaboration there with that repeal of Roe. And then now you see this effort to go back and cite these archaic laws that were now active after Roe v. Wade was overturned. So you see this collaboration between the legal conservative movement, the theocratic Christian nationalist movement, just coming together here to bolster this wild agenda that it's really seeped throughout this. And I do want to, I think we broke this down pretty well. I do want to jump over to one other part of this, or a few more if you have time. The environmental impact. You had a career in this, and I'm sure reading this, the EPA was mentioned at least 90 times just by my count. Maybe I could find more, but it's a fossil fuel company's pipe dream. And given your background, this probably didn't surprise you because this is just normal for Republicans. But what about this does concern you? This coordinated and explicit effort to set back climate progress a generation.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. Project 2025 very much advances this fossil fuel agenda. We've used a few words to describe it: dystopic, theocracy. The other one that you could use very much is called a petrostate. They want to convert the United States into a petrostate. So obviously repealing all of the clean energy advances we made under the Inflation Reduction Act and other legislation in the previous Congress, gutting the EPA and the administrative state because they hate regulation, especially environmental regulation. And you talked a little bit about the dark money connection, Leonard Leo and others. Well, fossil fuel money is a big part of this dark money machine that fuels the Heritage Foundation and this entire ecosystem of right-wing groups. So it's absolutely there in a big way. The reason I sometimes don't lead with it, even though I'm an enviro and a former NRDC lawyer who is always working on climate action and environmental protection, is in some ways there's nothing new about this. We've been seeing this agenda for some time. The part of Project 2025 that is new is the frontal assault on democracy and individual rights. And so
Yes.
I definitely want to make sure that your environmental listeners understand this is really bad for that too. But I really think it's the authoritarianism and the theocracy and other things we've been talking about that make this an especially different threat than what we've been fighting against for years.
Yes, exactly. It's a reshaping of the federal government into a tool of the far right, an authoritarian arm of in this case, Donald Trump, but really for any future Republican president is what the playbook was outlined for. And, on that authoritarianism front, this is both on Trump's own agenda and Project 2025. I like to mention that often so people don't just say these are just his allies. They're talking about invoking the Insurrection Act on domestic soil, military crackdown on protests. They want to use the National Guard. And if one state's National Guard doesn't want to do it, they want to send a red state National Guard into the blue state in order to do mass deportations, detention camps. When you see this as a congressman, are there ways that if this were to be implemented in the future that you think this could be pushed back on in real time, or what are your thoughts on that?
Well, look, we will use whatever tools we can if somehow these guys take power in the election. There's no scenario where we roll over and let them do all these things, but it's not ideal. Ahmed, to tell you the truth. You're left with legal challenges in a court system filled with right wingers, and including this crazy Supreme Court. I think Joe Biden is right to be pointing out that there are going to be two vacancies. If Donald Trump becomes president, you can bet that Thomas and Alito will choose that moment to retire so that he can replace them with younger versions of themselves. And if there are
Exactly.
any other vacancies, then even this terrible 6-3 Supreme Court becomes a 7-2 Supreme Court, and then it's really even further off the rails. So there's a lot to worry about there. Um, the challenge with Project 2025, I think, is it is so ominous and it is so sweeping that we need to make it digestible for people, because
Yeah,
most people don't have the bandwidth to sit through your entire show, or to fully inform themselves. And that's going to probably be our greatest challenge with this task force. We're going to spend the next month and a half getting the highlights of this
yeah.
document, really understanding it through experts and outside groups, and then we're going to try to take it to the American people in a way that's digestible.
Exactly. And that was what I was going to get to next is this you have this highlight, preempt, counteract framework that is throughout this task force. And the highlight is especially important because we have John McEntee, who used to run Trump's personnel office, and Trump himself going on these bro podcasts, making these
Yeah.
appearances, trying to make their extremism palatable. So among, I know you have hearings and some reports of findings that you're going to be doing, but like, can you give us a view of how you plan to highlight this threat? Because I know a lot of people want to are excited and interested to see how you plan to do that.
Yeah, so we started our first subject area briefing was yesterday with some groups who have done very recent polling on this, and we thought that that should be the first step, so that we have a foundation of understanding of the messaging that resonates, and also the level of knowledge that's out there. Only 12% of Americans have even heard of Project 2025. So we got our work cut out for us in that regard. Here's the good news. When you explain it to people, what's really in it in a very truthful way, the numbers pop off the charts in a negative way against it. And they especially pop with independents. Pollsters say it's pretty rare to get overwhelming unanimity among independents, right? When they hear what's in Project 2025, 88% of independents are alarmed enough to seriously oppose it.
Wow.
So this is, I referred to it half joking as a gift from the Heritage Foundation, but it really is. If we take this to the American people and explain it, it speaks for itself. It
It really
will help
does.
us win the election and stop this terrible right-wing takeover of our democracy.
It really does, and it lays it out plainly that this is not a partisan battle, right? This is not like Democrats versus left versus right. And in this case, Republicans are the ones doing it, but this is a pro-democracy stance, right? You don't have to be a Democrat to oppose looming authoritarianism in America. You just have to be a sane, rational, good person that doesn't want to see their country turn into this. And I think laying that out there is important. You actually jumped ahead to one of my questions was going to be, do you plan to commission polling? And it seems you have. Are you planning on releasing some of this polling to, because as we've seen, how, for better or worse, polling can influence media coverage and narratives. Are you planning on, as part of your PR strategy, releasing some of this so that media orgs can see, oh, not, there's a real opposition to this, and then maybe it'll have more of an impact to highlight this in their coverage.
Absolutely. Yeah, accountable.us and others have done this polling. It's brand new. We got a little preview of it yesterday, and there's going to be a much bigger public rollout of it. So, we'll do that. I was going to mention, though, we're going to have these subject area briefings every week for the next several weeks, and we are going to cover all aspects of Project 2025. And then we're going to take the highlights of that, having heard from the top experts and scholars and folks who've really done a deep dive and can explain what these things mean. We will then have a public-facing hearing-like event where we will bring this to the American people. And I think that's just super important. It'll be in close partnership with a bunch of these outside groups who've been doing excellent work to understand this and highlight it.
Yeah, that's excellent. That's necessary. And along that track, I did want to ask, for people who want to, like researchers, journalists, content creators, I've had a lot of people reach out to me to ask how they could get involved. And that was one of the questions that bubbled up from my subscribers is for those who want to reach out to the task force, help amplify the message, get involved. Is there a way that they can reach out or get involved, influencers or anyone else who wants to amplify the message?
Well, yeah, they can certainly follow me and others on the task force on social media. If you just, search me, Jared Huffman. I think my Twitter handle is at Jared Huffman. My official handle is at Rep Huffman. We're going to be pushing out information continuously in the weeks ahead on this.
That sounds good. And if I could just ask one more thing of you on this preempt and counteract aspect of it. I know with the civil service protections, Biden has done a rule change that will make it harder for Trump to implement, will take him longer to purge the civil servants, but it's an executive action. He can undo that. I know this is probably a wishful thinking and a pipe dream, but is there any like bipartisan appetite anywhere to pass a clean civil service protections bill? I know Democrats tried it. It was, of course, blocked by Republicans. Is there anything that can be done, or any other preemptive measures that you're thinking about to preempt a potential civil service purge?
Yeah. Well, I think there's a lot that we can do if we take the gavels, if we win the majority in both houses of Congress and can actually legislate. And I'm sure we would find, at least some Republicans on some of these issues that are still institutionalists, that are, still on Team America and want to actually protect our democracy. But it really does underscore the imperative of winning right now. If we're in the minority, there is no hope of legislating, and then we're left with less than optimal tools, right? We're sort of, we're working the grassroots, we're lawyering up and filing lawsuits and crossing our fingers in the court system. So we got to win this election, Ahmed.
Yeah, it would be a 2017 resistance repeat where you have a lot of grassroots and legal action and things of that nature in that event. And you're right, we have to win. The pro-democracy coalition has to win. As a journalist, I don't think it's partisan to say I don't want America to go ahead and drift into a outright dictatorship. I think it's just a pro-democracy stance, and I appreciate the work you're doing here. There's so much more we could have got to. There's the Viktor Orban influence on Project 2025 and the foreign policy ramifications. But like you said, there's so much there. And the key is to just make this digestible for Americans. And I appreciate you and the work you and the task force are doing to highlight this and hopefully prevent it.
Yeah, thanks for your leadership on it as well. Appreciate you having me today.
Thank you for making this time, Congressman. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You heard it here. Representative Huffman is outlining the stakes of this election and the looming threat of Project 2025. And I hope that all of you can take some of the information that you may have learned here and share it. I hope you can go out into the world and really inform people, because as Representative Huffman outlined, the more people learn about the details of this authoritarian madness, the more likely they're to oppose it at the ballot box to prevent the need to even counteract or preempt any future potential measures taken by the Trump administration. So I hope you take this information and share it far and wide. Also, I hope you subscribe to my newsletter, ahmedbaba.news. Go follow Representative Huffman and other members of the Stop Project 2025 task force. This is vital work, and we need to do all that we can to amplify it. It's not a partisan stance to stand for democracy, and I hope we all do it and prevent this from being implemented in the future. So thank you for tuning in, and take it easy, or as easy as you can under the circumstances. All right, bye.